Um, my Facebook's not wanting to work right, so I'm going to do as much as I can. I may do short spurts, but this is in Numbers 3. It says Aaron's sons, and I'm just going to start from chapter 3, verses 1 through however far I get. It says, "This is the family of Aaron, and Moses at the time of the Lord spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai. Aaron had 4 sons, Nadab, the oldest, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. They were anointed and ordained as priests, but Nadab and Abihu were killed when they offered an holy fire to the Lord in the Sinai desert. They had no children, so Eleazar and Ithamar served as priests during Aaron's lifetime." Okay, then it says, "The Levites are appointed to serve the priests." Verse 5, "The Lord said to Moses," verse 6, "Bring toward the tribe of Levi and appoint them as servants of Aaron the priest." 7, "They shall do the work required for the tent of my presence and perform duties for the priest and for the whole community." Verse 8, the other one was verse 7. "They shall take charge of all equipment of the tent and perform the duties of the rest of the Israelites." Okay, I'll read verse 7 again. Verse 7, "They shall do the work required for the tent of my presence and perform duties for the priests and for the whole community. They shall take charge of all the equipment of the tent and perform the duties for the rest of the Israelites." That was through 8. This is verse 9. "The only responsibilities the Levites have is to serve Aaron and his sons. You shall appoint Aaron and his sons to carry out the duties of the priests of the priesthood." This is through verse 10. "Anyone else who tries to do so shall be put to death." Verse 11, "The Lord said to Moses," this is verses 12 and 13, "The Levites are now to be mine. When I killed all the firstborn of the Egyptians, I consecrated as my own the oldest son of each Israelite family and the firstborn of each animal. Now, instead of having the firstborn son of Israel as my own, I have the Levites. They will belong to me. I am the Lord." Okay. Now it says the census of the Levites. This is verse 14. "In the Sinai desert, the Lord commanded Moses," verse 15, "to register the Levites by clans and families, enrolling every male a month old and older." Verse 16, "And Moses did so." Verses 17 through 20. "Levi had 3 sons, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, who were the ancestors of the clans that bear their names. Gershon had 2 sons, Libni and Shimi. Kohath and 4 sons. Kohath had 4 sons, Amram, Izhar, Himron, Uziel, and Meri had 2 sons, Mali and Mushi. They were the ancestors of the families that bear their names." 21. Verse 21. "The clan of Gershon was composed of the families of Libni and Shimi." 22. "The total numbers of males 1 month old and older that were enrolled was 7,500. Okay, verse 23. This clan was to camp on the west behind the tent with Elisaph, son of Lael, as chief of the clan. Verse 25, they were responsible for the tent, its inner cover, its outer cover, the curtain for the entrance. Verse 26, the curtains for the court, which is around the tent and the altar, and the curtain of the entrance of the court. They were responsible for all the service connected with these items. 27, the clan of Kohath was composed of the families of Amram, Ishar, Hebron, Uziel. Verse 28, the total number of males 1 month old or older that were enrolled was 8,600. Verse 29, this clan was to camp on the south side of the tent. Verse 30 was Elizaphan, son of Uziel, as chief of the clan. They were responsible for the covenant box, the table, the lampstand, the altars, the utensils the priests used in the holy place, and the curtain at the entrance of the most holy place. They were responsible for all the service connected with these items. 32. The chief of the Levites was Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest. He was in charge of these who carried out the duties in the holy place. Okay. Verse 33. The clan of Meribah was composed of the families of Mahil and Mushi. 34. The total number of males 1 month old and older that was enrolled was 6,200. This clan was to camp on the north side of the tent with Zerael, son of Abihail, as chief of the clan. Verse 36. They were assigned responsibility for the frames of the tent, its bar posts, bases, and all its fittings. They were responsible for all the service connected with these items. Verse 37. They were also responsible for the post, bases, pegs, and ropes for the outer court. 38. Moses and Aaron, his sons, were to camp in front of the tent on the east. They were responsible for carrying out the services performed in the holy place for the people of Israel. Anyone else who tried to do so was to be put to death. Verse 39. The total number of all the Levite males 1 month old or older that Moses enrolled by clans at the command of the Lord was 22,000. Okay, well, I don't know how much longer I'm going to have on my thing here. So go ahead and finish reading that, and then read the books of Psalms 89 through like 90. Let me see where I was at. Oh, go ahead and read like Numbers chapters like 4 on like through 7, and then read Numbers like 29 through like 90 some, because I can't read all this and I'm about to lose battery. Alright.